Hello, welcome to the HHS virtual Huddle board demonstration. Before we start, I'm going to be going over the purpose of this project. The purpose of this project is to help HHS staff with their daily performance huddles by easily displaying information for each department's huddle board. Huddle boards are standardized visual tools meant to help each team identify and prioritize opportunities for improvement within the department of the hospital. The current Huddle board system is stored in Microsoft Excel sheets and is presented over Skype calls with all team members present. We found that this process can be taxing for members in the huddles because there's no way of allowing multiple people to edit the same files. Boards also may vary in design depending on the department. It's also not accessible to visitors and employees outside of the host department. It is also challenging to add improvements to the boards because few people have access to the central database. To improve the process and make it more seamless for the user, we decided to design a virtual Huddle board system that is more detailed and specifically designed for HHS. Now that we have that covered, let's get into it. So there are two types of users, admin and normal users. We will be going over what each exactly can and cannot do, but for now we're going to log into a normal user that already has boards assigned to it. When the user signs in, they're greeted with a home page that displays the list of boards they have access to, as well as a search to search for boards by name. For now, we're going to jump into the sample board, and to do that, we're going to click the View button. The virtual Huddle board was specifically designed for HHS, so we have pages very similar to the ones they had in the Excel sheets. The first page that we're greeted with is the purpose or business rules. This can be edited by admin users only and not by regular users. That's why there is no edit available for this page. Users can navigate between pages by clicking the arrows on the left or the right side, as well as use the quick switch to navigate quickly between pages. For now, we're going to navigate to the celebrations page. Most of the tables in the virtual Huddle board follow a similar structure to the celebrations page. They have a search at the top, a refresh, a view toggle option, a full screen for the table itself, an export table option, and an auto refresh, which is enabled by default. Users can click the delete on the row to delete that specific one, or select multiple and go down to the edit option and click the trash can to delete multiple in one go. Users can edit cells by clicking them, and an interface will pop up giving them many styling options, as well as the options to enter tables, links, pictures, video, or go into full screen for a smoother editing experience. For now, I'm just going to enter some text. After that, I'm going to click save, and as you can see, that cell I just edited turned gray. This means that change is pending. Users cannot directly modify tables without admin approval. So the same thing goes for deleting. As you can see, it has a light red color to represent that it's pending to be deleted. And the same thing for creating a record, which can be done by going down in the corner and clicking the plus button. The only field that's required is a date, so I'll just enter that quickly. And then click save. And I can click add to insert it to the table. As you can see, that whole row is gray. It's because it's currently pending. So from here, we're going to move on to the admin page and show how admins can approve change requests as well as many other features. Once signed in as admin user, you can see we're greeted with a slightly different home page than a normal user. Next to the view button, there's a delete button, as well as a button in the bottom right corner to create a new board, which just requires a board name, as well as an assigned unit, which we'll get back to later. For now, we're just going to jump into the sample board we were looking at as a normal user. An admin user has access to edit the purpose or business rule, while a normal user does not. We're going to go to the celebrations page to show that the pending requests we made earlier are not visible because they haven't been approved yet. For now, we're going to jump back to the home page and go to the new admin menu that's been added. You can see there's 4 options: change request, which has 3 pending requests we just made, the user management page, the audit page, and the unit creation page. For now, we're going to jump into the change request page. Once on the change request page, we can see all the change requests we made as a normal user: the modify, the add, and delete. Each request has the unit name that it was made in, as well as the board name and the table that's being modified, as well as the user that requested the change. We can see the current value of the cell in the table, the requested change, as well as the difference to make it easy to spot changes. So down here, the current value in that cell we edited is here, and we added the line play basketball, and the difference is highlighted over here. Admins can reject this or approve this. So for now, we're going to approve all of these. So we're going to approve that, we're going to approve the creation as well as the delete. So there are now no more change requests pending. So we can go back to the home page and go to the sample board and navigate to the celebration page and see that those changes have been made. The cell has been modified, the column, the row has been added, as well as the previous row was deleted. Now that we're done looking at the change request feature, we're going to jump into the units page. On the units page, you can create, update, or delete a unit. Units are used to group boards by a department or category to manage what boards are visible to non-administrative users, which you can configure in the users page. In the users page, you can see a list of users that are registered on the virtual Huddle board, as well as if they're admin or not, and you can also toggle their admin role by clicking the checkbox. Non-administrative users have to be assigned boards that you want them to have access to. So any units that are created under that department must be added for it to be visible to the user. So now Unit Z is assigned to the test user. So sample unit and Unit Z boards are both visible to the test user. Now we're going to jump into the audit page, which is the last page. And on this page, you can see all the changes that have occurred. And it includes the date, the state, the table occurred in, the user that did the change or modification, as well as the key, old values, and the new value, as well as the difference like in the change request. So that sums up all the important features we feel like we needed to highlight. Thank you for watching the demonstration.